Hello everybody, welcome to another model aircraft review. This time it's going to be another double review of my two Hawaiian Airlines Airbus A330-200s, both by GeminiJets and Warp scale. As you know, I did do a 717 double review of my new livery and old livery 717 by Hawaiian. Now this time I'm going to be comparing the 2015 Hawaiian Airlines A330 by GeminiJets and the 2016 Hawaiian A330 by GeminiJets, and there is a difference in molds, as GeminiJets did change the A330 mold in 2016, and the mold is shared by JC Wings. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. We'll start with the boxes. Boxes have not changed at all. They are obviously the same. As you can see, we have the GeminiJets logo and slogan on both of them, the computer generated image of the aircraft, and the airline logos and aircraft types. And just so you guys can distinguish the two, this is the 2015 release and this is the 2016 release. So if we look at the inside slip boxes, nothing different at all. As you can see, here's some information on the A330. You can pause if you want to read this. And then over here we have some information on this aircraft itself. This is November 386 Hotel Alpha. You can see their registration there, and the first flight writing is a bit faded, as you can see. And then there's a window to see the aircraft. Side of the box, and this aircraft I picked up for $33 at my local hobby shop. And here's the back. As you can see, 2015 release, licensed by Hawaiian Airlines. Here's the other box, the 2016 release. Same info. This is November 388 HA, as you can see right there. And I picked this up for $45 from Flight Deck Business Center in Honolulu, Hawaii, at the airport. This is very overpriced for an A330 in my opinion, but it was well worth buying it since this was my first Hawaiian Airlines model. So as you can see, the boxes are completely same, nothing different at all for them. Now let's go ahead and move on to the models themselves. And here they are, the two Hawaiian A330s. So on my left over here is the 2015 Hawaiian Airlines A330 by Gemini, and on my right is the 2016 release. As you can see, there is a big difference in the mold, and we'll get into that in this video into more detail. So we will start off with the nose section of the 2015 release, and we'll compare the two as we go along. So zooming on the nose, we can see we have the cockpit windows here, windshield wipers, the pitot tubes, the Airbus A330-200 writing, the name of the aircraft, which is Heiheionakeiki. I completely pronounced that wrong, but this name is what this is it's a Polynesian constellation, which mariners used to navigate to Tahiti a long time ago, and Heiheionakeiki is the Hawaiian word for the belt and sword of Orion. Orion is a constellation, if you didn't know that. So that's some nice history about the name. Moving on, we can see the nose gear flap there with 386 E-tops on there, roll-like landing gear, and very nice detail on the gear themselves. Over here we have the L1 and L2 doors, as you can see, and next to the L1 door we have the Hawaiian flag. It looks like the American flag, but the American flag is actually back there. This is the Hawaiian flag. If you can see, not too sure if you can make it out, but that's the Hawaiian flag there. Over here we have Hawaiian titles there. Next to the L2 door we have some sort of welcome sign, I think, for Hawaiian Airlines there. And then moving along we have no overwing exits. A330s don't have the overwing exits. We have a exit door there, the full registration, which is N386HA, and the aft door there with Pualani on the tail, very beautiful. Then we have the horizontal stabilizers. And moving on to the wings, we have the engines, the Rolls-Royce Trent 772B-60 engines. As you can see there, in my opinion, the rims of the engines are a bit too thick. In my opinion, on the 2016 release, they're a bit thinner, which we'll get to later. So as you can see, the rims are a bit thick on this one, and the engines themselves, they are pretty stuck onto the model. They don't move at all, which is pretty good. They're very nice and stuck on there, which means they don't like move around. They're not like the 2016 release. On the engines they kind of move around like that, but on this one they don't. They're just stuck there, which is really nice, very sturdy. And on the wingtips we can see the Hawaiian Airlines flower design on the outside, as well as the inside there. And then this model does come with antennae. As you can see, there's antennas there, one there, one there. And then there's the dish. The hump on this aircraft is just painted on. It's not 3D like it is on the box. For some reason, don't know why they made it 3D on the box, but it's only 2D on the model itself. So now moving on to the left side of the aircraft, we can see same stuff. We just have the cargo doors. There's the front main cargo door, and then we have the two rear cargo doors there. And then if we flip the aircraft on the underside, not much detail, but we have the nose gear doors there, GeminiJets logo stand hole, some nice flaps, aileron slat detail there, landing gear, which they do roll, but they do not pivot. Kind of do, but they're not supposed to pivot. Another antenna down there, then some nice more, flower detail on the bottom. So that is the 2015 release. Now we'll go ahead and compare it to the 2016 release. And by the way, this was my first ever Hawaiian Airlines model, this aircraft right here. So we'll start with the nose, like we did with the other model. So as you can see, we have the cockpit windows here. Windshield wipers are over there, the pitot tubes, the Airbus A330-200 writing. The name of this aircraft is Nahiku, and Nahiku is a small unincorporated community on Maui. It's a small town, I guess. At least that's what I found out when I searched it up. If there's another, if there's more history behind this name, please do comment below. We have the nose gear door, which has 388 on which is the fleet number of the aircraft on there, and then the nose gear door, nose gears themselves, they do roll as well. We have the L1 and L2 doors with the Hawaiian flag and another Hawaiian Airlines welcome sticker there, and we have Hawaiian titles there. Moving along, we have the windows, no overwing exits. Like I said, this is an A330. A330s don't have overwing exits. The third exit door, the full registration N388HA, and then the aft door. And then we have the Pualani on the tail with some nice designs. And as you can see, on this one, on the 2016 release, the colors are a bit better. They're more detailed on this one, as you can see. Compared to the tail of the 2015 release, it's a bit light and faded. But on the 2016 one, it's more... the colors are more vibrant, as you can see. If it'll focus. Not too sure, but you can see that the colors are more vibrant on the 2016 release than they are on the 2015 one. And then moving on to the engines, like I said, on the 2016 release, the rims are a bit thinner, which look much better in my opinion, much nicer. There's the 2016 release, and then there's the 2015 release. As you see, the rims are a bit thicker on the 2015 release. And then we have the wings, very nicely detailed on them. We have the Hawaiian Airlines flower designs on the wingtip, if it'll focus. I mean, we already saw it, so it doesn't really matter if it focuses or not. You might also realize that there are 3 antennas on the top of the aircraft compared to the 2015 one, which has only 2. So that's always nice. GeminiJets improved their detail on this one. And one thing to mention is that the nose of the 2016 release is much more pointed than is the 2015 one. As you can see, the 2015 one is a bit more rounded nose, a bit shorter nose, but the 2016 one has a more pointy nose. To be honest, I can't say which one I like. I think I like the 2016 model, in my opinion. I think it looks better than the 2015 one, because the 2015 one just looks a bit weird in my opinion. The nose is too short, but this one's a bit pointy, and I like that. It looks pretty nice. Alright, now moving to the other side of the 2016 release. Nothing special, just the cargo doors there and back there. Then moving on to the underbelly. We got some more detail on down here. You have the nose gear doors, the GeminiJets logo stand hole, some nice detail there. I'm not too sure what the triangles, those 2 triangles are. I think they're an extra cooling system. I could be wrong. The stand hole, some more detail on the undersides of the wings, the landing gear, which they do roll. They aren't necessarily supposed to pivot, but they kind of do. The nice landing gear doors, which have been painted on, which is nice detail by Gemini. Then the pedal flower design on the bottom. So the mold overall, the 2016 mold is a bit nice. It's nice, but there is a problem with it, which is really annoying. As you can see, if you look at the model from the side, it kind of looks like the model is like putting all of its weight on the landing gear. As you can see, it kind of tilts downward. I don't know if you can see it, but compared to the 2015 release, it's a bit. The 2015 release is much better. It doesn't necessarily look like it's shifting any weight anywhere. It just looks balanced. This one, the 2016 release, unfortunately does not. It looks completely kind of like it's shifting its weight only to the landing gear, which does not look good in my opinion. And if we look at it from the front, you can see there's a problem. It's kind of like tilted, sitting on one side. If you can see it there. But if we look at the 2015 release, it's just completely stable. Just not that stable, but it looks a little better than the 2016 one. So that's the only problem. That's the only thing I don't like about GeminiJets' new A330 mold, is that it just doesn't look good. Like with the it just, like I keep saying, it just looks like it's sitting on the gear itself. It's like about to crush them, and that's what I really don't like. The older mold is a bit better. I think if they just like made the nose a bit more pointy on the 2015 mold and kind of improve the engines a bit, I think these two molds combined would be a bit better. The landing gear of the 2015 release are much better than they are on this one. Actually, they're pretty much the same, but I mean the overall shape of the mold, the fuselage itself on the 2016 mold is better than it is in the 2015. The only main difference is the nose. It's more detailed, more realistic looking on the 2016 one than it is in the 2015. The colors, obviously, they're different. The colors are much better on this one than they are on the other one. But overall, the two models are great, and if anybody wants to get any Hawaiian Airlines models, I would definitely recommend both of them. I think this one would be more easier to find since it's a more recent release than this one. But yeah, this is both are really good models, and would highly recommend buying them for anybody out there. So that's gonna finish off this review. Hope you all enjoyed. Please give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and subscribe for more model aircraft reviews, airport updates, and more. That's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching once again. Comment, like, rate, subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video. Goodbye.